Hey there, it's Melissa and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back for our monthly series, the Unscrapped Bundle of Joy, and in this case my Unscrapped Bundle of Joy is Ava. This is a series that I'm doing with Danni Vee, and I'll have a link below to her channel. And what we're doing is scrapping the child that doesn't have many pages when they're a baby. So Ava turned 3 in November. This is a photo from 2017, so she was born the 22nd of November 2016, so she would have just been 1. And I was intending to do her 3-month spread for her monthly album, but my external hard drive with all my photos from my real camera is not plugged into my computer where it's meant to be, so I could spend hours looking for it, but I need to get this done, and I'm sure it's here somewhere. I suspect I know which child has taken it, but not taken it, but unplugged it. So I'll be back next month with the continuation of that monthly scrapbook layout series that I'm doing. But I didn't want to not do a layout, and I still have heaps of photos of her that aren't scrapped. So because we have been doing lots of Christmas scrapping, I wanted to keep using this Pebbles Merry Little Christmas collection. So I found quite a neutral photo of Ava just playing with some baubles. I love that there's no colour in this photo. I'm sorry, the reflection is from my new light. So I will have to work out how to not have that reflection, but it might just be obviously in this video, and probably the one I post after this one. And I've also got this Joy cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict, and it's really beautiful, and my plan is to back the sort of flourishes and snowflakes with some gold. I probably use some Nuvo drops as well on these tiny little ones, and then I will back my cut file. I think I'll do that off camera. Maybe I'll leave the last bit of it to show you how to do it. You've all seen me do it before, but then after that I will get on and create my layout, so I'll be back again soon. Okay, so I have filled in the ornate parts of the Joy cut file with gold glitter power paper from American Crafts. I've gone with the finer glitter, not the, not finer glitter. I've gone with the gold that is not as intense. It's more, silvery gold rather than the full-on gold that you can find. I think they've got about 3 or 4 different golds, and I like this one, and I'm also using it in my December daily, so I had it out anyway. And now I'm just going through the Merry Little Christmas 6x6 paper pad, and I'm just pulling some patterns that I think I'm going to use to back the word joy. So I decided that I wanted 3 different papers. I have made a couple of layouts. One I will be sharing for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club telephone hop round 3. I'm the last person, so I'm sharing that layout I think they're up to day 3, and I'm at the end. I'm number 9, so you'll see that coming up I guess later in the week or next week. Anyway, with that one I've gone for the full-on, like, more traditional greens and reds, and for this one I didn't want to do that. That one is not for Ava, that's all I'm going to say, but I just wanted to try and get a different look from the same collection. So I'm also using this piece of, it was an accident, or it was an experiment. I wouldn't say accident. It was for the other layout that I'm talking about, and I didn't like it because it didn't work with the design that I'd done, but I just had it next to my desk and I thought, let's give it a go. I know people have an issue with red because it looks like blood. However, I think in this instance it doesn't so much. In saying that, Ava did look at this when I made that. I was messing around. It's let me see, what is it? It's Lindy's Gang Magical Shakers, and it's in the Cuckoo Clock Cardinal, so it's very red. She actually said blood when she looked at it. But as you can see here, I'm putting some gold Heidi Swap Colour Shine, and then I will be using, I just have to get it because it's new, Delusions, ink spray, and white linen. I'll be adding some of that as well. And because I have put that piece of red with foiled gold hearts pattern paper And because I put the cut file over the top and everything else, I don't think it's that full on. In case you're wondering what I'm drinking, it's not a rosé, it's kombucha. It's a blackberry kombucha, and it's yummy. Yeah, so here I'm putting this Delusions on. I've never used the white Delusions. I had Delusions years ago in pink and blue. I've still got them. I haven't had any since then. I got this from scrapbook.com, and I just wanted something, I guess, that wasn't Mr. Huey's, because I've got that in white and I'm probably going to run out of that, but I wanted something else to replace it. So yeah, it worked really well. You don't see much of it in the final version of this layout because I cover a lot of it, but I just wanted to somehow tone down that red by adding some other tones on top. So I'm not going to make you watch this bit either, but that's just me showing you that I backed my cut file with foam, mutual foam or fun foam. And here I'm just wanting to add some more papers behind my photo. I think my photo would have gotten a bit lost if it didn't have something. I was going to go just with that text paper, but because my photo is so neutral, it needed something else to make it pop a bit. So I've gone with the red, and obviously all the same collection, so all the colour tones work together. I was also going to say that within the backing of that cut file, I've gone with the busier papers on the J and the Y, and I've gone with the, it's like a scene kind of paper. It's got snow angels and trees and stuff. You can't see that too much in the actual word, I think, because but the people are little, the trees are little, and there's quite a lot of white space in terms of the green, or bluey green background paper. Anyway, I'm a bit tongue-tied today. So here I'm just distressing my edges because that's what I've been doing lately and I love the look of it. And I used to think that it would only work with kind of, I guess, crate paper, kind of papers that are distressed anyway, but no, it works with anything. And when I say, I mean, of course it works with everything, you just have to distress the edges, but cleaner collections like this one, it looks good as well. It adds a bit more interest to it. So here we go. You can see the gold. I'm really happy with how the Highly Swept Colour Shine looks on there. I'm just showing you here that this is always my go-to, is to use double-sided tape on the bigger bits of foam and then a liquid adhesive on the smaller bits. And the reason I go with the double-sided tape on some of them is because when I stick it down, it's going to hold it in place straight away. So I haven't put any glue on the top of the J because I know that I want my photo to sit underneath. So here it was a bit nerve-wracking doing this because I wanted it to be straight, but that torn paper edge was quite deceiving. But in the end it doesn't matter. I'm adding so much to this and I think it is straight anyway. But yeah, I really should get myself a T-square ruler. So I don't even know why I didn't add any glue just then. Maybe it was already feeling like it was sticking. The end of the Y was not sticking too well, and I think I'll add some more to that soon. Yeah, so you know the red mixed media is quite full on. I forgot to say how I created that. Those magical shakers are a powder, and I got it with my November hip kit, and basically the instructions on that product says that you sprinkle it and then you spritz it with water, but I wanted to do the packaging technique, so I just tipped out a little bit onto some plastic packaging and then added some water and mixed it round and then just went for it. So I need to really play around a bit. The other colour we got, just while I'm talking about these because they are new to me, was the Papa Pink, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a reddy pinky tone as well, but it's quite toned down and there's a lot of shimmer to these products, which is beautiful. So here I'm going through the ephemera. There are two different ephemera packs that I've mixed in together. One is a smaller one, and I've just put them all into that plastic bag just to keep hold of them. And this is a collection that I got in the Scrappy Christmas in July sale at scrapbook.com. Yeah, I love this collection so much and I'm just loving playing with it. So what I'm wanting to find is something to go into the O of the joy, because at the moment I just really feel that it needs something in there. So you'll see me play with a few options here. That Merry Christmas to You was too full on. I did think about using that bauble and attaching it to the O with some twine, but it was too big and too full on as well. I thought about putting Santa there because he looks really cute, but I think he's taking away from Ava playing with the bauble. That Oh What Fun little snowball girl was perfect, and same with the flower on the bottom of the J. I've also got the sticker sheet, 6x12 sticker sheet, and I thought about adding a Santa hat to Ava, but I don't know, I think it would have been too cutesy for me. Maybe if she'd been looking at the camera. Anyway, it was worth a go. So I went with this little girl, deer, I think she's a deer, ice skating, and I thought she looked really cute just on the side of the O. The snowman also in the snow cone, he would have looked cute in there too, but I like him peeping out from behind the J. And then this, I can't quite see what it says, bring on the joy or something like that. Or, I can't see that. Something about bright. But anyway, a little hedgehog with lights is super cute. And the candy cane I thought went really well with it as well. I did hesitate a bit over that little piece that I cut with the hedgehog on it because it is white and my background is white. But in the end, it was so cute I had to have it on there. I've added these little sticker stars to I think every layout that I've made with this collection. And then I love that the name of the collection is on one of the die cuts as well. So these are some foam thickers just for my stash. I was going to use the black thickers from last year's crepe paper collection. The name of it has just slipped out of my mind, but I didn't have an E and I really wanted to call this Simple Joy. And the name of this layout really is in reference to the fact that she's a little girl. She's only just turned 1 and she got joy just playing with a couple of the baubles on the floor. So yeah, I just love that I've captured her, just totally engrossed in doing that. So looking at these adorable little tiny stickers, I added the holly, added the snail with the presents, and I'm adding these leaves just for a little bit of extra. And I think that's almost my layout. So Danni creates beautiful layouts. Do make sure you go and have a look at her channel. Like I said before, I've got her link down below. Thank you for joining me again. I'm really enjoying this series because it means that Ava is definitely getting scrapped. It's kind of forcing me to do it. And scrapping babies and scrapping Christmas used to be two things I struggled with. But yeah, I've been creating a lot of Christmas projects and layouts lately and I'm loving scrapping Ava. So yeah, thanks for watching and I will be back again really soon.